Crestwood High School. What happened 13 years ago? Chapter 1. In the somber halls of Crestwood High, a tragic event from 13 years ago cast an ominous shadow that refused to fade. The tale spoke of 3 young girls, their lives brutally cut short by a cruel teacher whose sinister actions stained the school's history. The townsfolk whispered of a curse that loomed over Crestwood, dormant until the reunion last year when an eerie sequence of events began to unfold. The reunion brought together former students and faculty, blissfully unaware of the darkness about to be unleashed. Among them was Emma Turner, a seasoned English teacher, haunted by a distant memory that she couldn't quite place. As the night unfolded, a subtle unease settled over the attendees. In the days that followed, the first of the 7 teachers vanished without a trace. It was Martin Bishop, the charismatic history teacher known for his captivating lectures. His disappearance sent shockwaves through the school, leaving behind a sense of dread that permeated every corner. As the community grappled with Martin's inexplicable disappearance, Emma Turner couldn't shake the feeling that a malevolent force was at play. She delved into the archives, uncovering forgotten newspaper clippings that detailed the gruesome events of 13 years ago. The 3 girls, Rose, Lily, and Violet, had names that resonated with her in an unsettling way. The subsequent disappearances unfolded like a twisted chess game. Sarah Hernandez, the compassionate guidance counselor, vanished next, leaving behind a cryptic message scrawled in her office. It hinted at a connection to the long-buried secrets of Crestwood.
Emma found herself entangled in a web of mysteries, as the past and present collided. Desperation led her to form an unlikely alliance with David Miller, the introverted science teacher harboring a secret passion for the occult. Together, they unraveled the dark history of Crestwood, revealing a secret society of teachers who had once sought forbidden knowledge.
The once respected principal, Richard Lawson, emerged as the orchestrator of the sinister events. Consumed by a thirst for power, he had made a pact with an otherworldly entity to ensure his position and influence. The disappearances were sacrifices, a malevolent ritual meant to strengthen the dark forces that lurked beneath the school. Emma and David faced escalating horrors, battling not only the supernatural but the shadows within their own hearts. The school, now a battleground between light and darkness, witnessed a final confrontation. In a climactic twist, it was revealed that Emma herself was a descendant of the ill-fated girls from 13 years ago, her very presence a catalyst for the malevolent force that sought retribution. The story reached its crescendo as Emma confronted Principal Lawson in the heart of Crestwood High. The echoes of the past intertwined with the present, culminating in a battle that transcended the physical realm. The school, once a place of learning, became a crucible for redemption and revenge. In the aftermath, as dawn broke over Crestwood, the malevolent force dissipated. Emma, having confronted her family's dark legacy, chose to stay and rebuild the shattered school. The townsfolk, forever changed by the harrowing events, avoided the halls with a mix of fear and reverence. Crestwood High stood as a testament to the thin veil between the mundane and the supernatural. The whispered tales of that fateful reunion and the subsequent disappearances became cautionary whispers carried on the wind, a reminder that some secrets were best left buried. As the days passed, Crestwood High bore the scars of its tumultuous history. Emma Turner, now a reluctant custodian of the school's legacy, found herself grappling with the aftermath. The once vibrant institution carried a heavy air, and the townsfolk spoke in hushed tones about the year that forever changed the course of their lives. Despite the darkness that lingered, a silver lining emerged. Emma, with newfound strength drawn from her ancestral connection, implemented reforms that breathed life back into Crestwood. The school's tarnished reputation slowly began to heal as she fostered an environment of openness and resilience. Yet, shadows refused to be entirely banished. Whispers persisted of an unspoken pact that tied the school to forces beyond comprehension. The townsfolk, scarred but resilient, kept a watchful eye on Crestwood, aware that the supernatural tendrils might stir again.
Emma's alliance with David Miller endured beyond the chaos, blossoming into a connection that transcended the paranormal trials they faced. Together, they became the guardians of Crestwood's secrets, ensuring that the lessons learned from the past were not forgotten.
In the quiet moments, when the school lay dormant and the moon cast long shadows, a subtle unease lingered. The corridors echoed with the ghosts of the past, reminding all who dared to listen that Crestwood High was more than just bricks and mortar. It was a vessel for the extraordinary, a beacon where the boundary between the known and the unknown blurred into a tale whispered through generations. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for Chapter 2.